Hi, this is Darnell with Wave Oven Recipes. Gonna be doing a true air fry today. Gonna be doing some air fried catfish on the Power Air Fryer Oven Elite. And so just wanna introduce you to the ingredients I'm gonna be using today. I've got two catfish fillets I got from a local meat shop, some good farm raised catfish. I've got 2 eggs beaten. I've got 1 cup of milk. This is unsweetened vanilla almond milk. You can use regular cow's milk if you prefer. I have 1 ounce of Old Bay seasoning because I'm from Baltimore. I have 1 cup of yellow cornmeal, and I have 1 cup of flour, all-purpose flour, and I have some Pam spray. And although I am from Baltimore, I live in Tennessee now, so kind of get a cross hybrid of my cooking styles here. So, because catfish isn't too popular in Baltimore, but I'm from Baltimore and use the Old Bay. So anyway, gonna get these catfish opened up and show you the rest of the recipe I'm cooking here. So before I get these cut open, I'm just gonna take the wet ingredients and pour them into a bowl together. So there goes the milk. And here goes the eggs. Just gonna whisk that up a bit with my fork here because I already used my whisk earlier to beat the eggs and put it away in the dishwasher. I'll just use a fork. Alright, that's well whisked. Sorry about any excess noise there. I'm going to take my dry ingredients, mix those together here. Then goes the cornmeal. Then goes our Old Bay seasoning. Let me just grab a little something to mix those up with. So they're all mixed. Just get them nice and sifted. Alright, just about done here. For you who are familiar, I'm going to be doing the egg wash with the probably a poor representation of the wet hand, dry hand technique because I always sometimes get those hands a little wet, the one that's supposed to be dry a little wet. But alright, we've got the dry all mixed up. I'm just going to move my Pam spray over here, get the Power Air Fryer Oven Elite open. Going to need just one of the crisper trays, so I'm going to go grab one of the crisper trays to use. And this crisper tray is going to be on the highest rack of the Power Air Fryer oven. So we're going to get it real high up there for a real good frying. I'll probably just put it back down after I get my fish out of the pack here. Get my crisper tray down. And now I'm just going to take my catfish and do, like I said, that wet hand, dry hand technique with some sad representation of that. Just coat my fillet in the egg wash. Get it nice and covered. Whoops. Now that it's nice and covered in that egg wash real good, I'm going to coat it in the dry flour. Get the fish nice and covered in that dry flour. helps to bind that flour on there good. Alright, get one on the crisper tray. Now I'm going to get my other filet, get it in that egg wash good. Get it nice and wet, let it swim around. It is a fish. Let it swim. And get that into my flour. Get it really coated really well. Get that on the crisper tray. Now I'm going to take the glove that I had on the wet hand off so I can manipulate my Pam spray. I'm just going to spray all sides of the fish, catfish. I'll say I'm very particular about my catfish. I only get it certain places and eat it certain times. And if you live in this part of Tennessee I live in, you know you can't eat the catfish out of this water. Sad to say. Alright, got it well coated. Now I'm going to put it in the high rack on the Power Air Fryer Oven Elite. I'm going to close that up, and I'm going to be cooking at 370 for 15 minutes. Going to give it 15 minutes and just started it up. So I'll bring you back in 15 minutes and we'll see how that air fried catfish is looking. All right, the 15 minutes has passed. Let's open her up. And I'm just going to try and slide my crisper tray out just a little bit to do a temperature check. Ooh, brought it down too low, but that's okay. I'll just set it over here real quick. Try and get a meat probe in. And temperature is very, very hot. Temperature is well over 200, so we're real hot. And we can see that things are well air fried, so we're looking good. So I'm going to basically just get one of these plated real quick. So let me get that here. Just flaked off a little bit there. Let me try and give you a closer look. You can see that there. Looks pretty good. So I'm going to get the camera adjusted and do some taste testing. Alright, so here's our catfish fillet. I'll go ahead and take a bite. It tastes good. Now, of course, with air frying, you can fry with the batter and the type of flour you may want to use, but this one tastes good. And so if you want to try this, I definitely recommend it. I like how the Power Air Fryer Oven has that high rack right under the heat to give a nice crispy coated air fryer. I mean, look at that. You would never know that came out of an air fryer, ever. And I think that's a very unique, good cooking feature there for this Power Air Fryer Oven. So it's definitely good for some good old-fashioned air frying. Now, you know, I guess in these days it's old-fashioned air frying. But it looks like it was cooked and fried the old-fashioned way in some grease, in some hot grease. So it turned out great. I really like it. I'm really impressed. Seriously. So definitely check out superwaveovenrecipes.com. Lots of great recipes there. Also on Twitter at waveovenrecipes. And as I always say, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Share the video with your friends. Subscribe to the channel. And good eating.